Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 33, Vindication, Part 2. Coruscant, outside the Dre estate. Pull all Jedi back from the objective, now! These explosions! The Republic fleet is firing on us! Lucian, what's going on? Who is that guy? Hazen, my family steward. A retainer, a flunky. You two should have a lot in common. He's a failure, too. Uh-oh. Arcania, a long time ago. Pooh! Ugh! Ah! Doss is tired of the Stance sweets. I caught you sneaking up on me 3 blocks ago. Another for my collection. Maybe I should stop hustling disruptors and start selling lightsabers. Would it make you leave Arcania? Hey, little Hazen, for some of your bossman's money, I'll tell you the galaxy you ran me off. I don't have a boss. I'm a Jedi. Ha! And I'm the Queen of Onderon. Oh, I know what you're all about, love. And you're about to be dead. Dossa, don't. No. No. What? Barrison. In the flesh. But if you want to save yours, you should move. The Nolan smuggler again? I had her, but she was packing one of those trick pistols of hers. She won't fight it out fair. She always needs a crutch. I was afraid we'd have to move the reception to the hospital. The reception? Blast, are we? Relax. I learned about Hazentime when we were a page on my estate. When you were a page. So I asked the organizers to delay the event an hour. Thanks, Barrison, again. But I thought you always said you shouldn't try to change the future. Nothing wrong with making sure you're ready when it arrives, even if you have to pay the caterer extra to wait. At the reception. Oh, look, what happened to the modest little celebration? It's a wake, buddy, for a great businessman as he enters a life of levitating rocks. I hope one more Adaska party might shake some sense into you and save an important investor. Tell your father to relax. I've set up a trust for my holdings so the money can still work. Even as I work for the galaxy, Master Hulis helped smooth the way as he has from the start. It's well worth it, taking in not just the young Lord Dre, but his retainer, as well as training them side by side. It's known that we're not an inaccessible elite. All who walk for path are equal. Sure, they are, Master Hulis. Now, let's see if you can do something about that reputation for nepotism. What does this make? 3 daughters in the Jedi Order for you? Krinda, you're back. How was your interview with Master Vodo? It went well, Hazen. He'll ask me to join him on Ossus once the ceremony is done, I expect. You predict, you mean? That's great. But do you see anything in the future about me? Did you mention me to Vodo? Huh? Oh, yes, Hazen, but it got so busy there. There was hardly time to... Barrison! At last, you saved me. Oh, at last, you saved me. Your father can't see, but he sure can talk. You're horrible. I've missed you so much. You too. Come on, sweetheart. There's people I want you to meet. Soon, at Archegest Praxium. And finally, let me say I am especially pleased the Council has conferred the level of Jedi Knight on Krinda Hulis and Barrison Dre. Krinda blessed with sight and second sight and the patience to consider what you have seen. And when this experiment was mooted, Barrison, I thought you too old and soft for training. I rejoice to admit my own lack of vision, my students, my knights. May the Force be with you all. What about me? The council has conferred the titles, Hazen. The trials are over. The judgment's made. I am sorry. But why? I've done the same things as everybody else. Hazen, don't. No, I deserve to know. I've been here just as long as Barrison. And what have you done to advance your skills in that time, Hazen? You yourself have admitted your facility with the Force remains awkward. Your thoughts lack organization, your actions lack preparation. And when you do act, your foes easily read your intentions. You have never learned to protect your feelings. Instead, you orbit your comrades, sharing in their successes without giving of yourself. There are no shortcuts to mastery of the Force, Hazen, and there can be no excuses. You can't do this, Master. How will this look? Knight the wealthy, fail the servant? Enough. All fairly enter, and all are fairly judged. Even a rich man may have merit, and even a poor man may fail. Hazen! Are you all right? That could have gone better. Lack of vision? They're the ones who lack vision. You used your money to bend the rules to get me in. Why couldn't you get me knighted? I would never try to influence the Jedi like that. It's why there's a Dre Trust, remember? Those worlds have to be kept separate. I've seen your worlds, Barrison. I know better. This is how it works. You wanted me in the Jedi once until we met her. Well, I'm out of your way now. You bought your way into the Jedi the same way you bought Krinda. That's enough. Whack. Hazen, you've had a bad day, so I'm going to forget about this. This happened. I owe you, your parents, that much for your years of service to my family. I won't intercede with the Order. But maybe you don't have to be cut loose. There's probably a way that you can still serve me. Pilot or something. We'll see. Yes, my lord. Tapwara, 10 years later. Fellow knights, this day is ours. With the courage you've all shown today, we can soon put the Sith War at an end. And we can all get back to our families. I know I want to get back to mine, but today this victory belongs to the Jedi Knights everywhere. Hey, Hazen, stop gawking and help ready those bodies for the funeral pyre. Just the Jedi, bury the rest. These Massassi stink. I don't know why I always have to... Gah. What? Dasa? Hush, sweets, or I'll hush you for good. You're with the Sith now? They pay, or they did, things going foul everywhere, and now here. Thanks to your boss man. Next you'll scamper back and I'll tell him I'm here. I'm his assistant, not his slave. He doesn't run me. Oh, I've been watching, love. He got his money, his lightsaber, his woman, and his clumsy little droid. Hazen, all you need is a restraining bolt. Exar Kun's pulling back, maybe to Yavin. We're all going soon enough, but everybody doesn't have to lose. There's a way for you to return as the victorious hero, and just you. Don't lie to Dasa. Tell me what you really want. I want my life. I want his life. All of it. You'll have it. Here's how to play it. Later, in the nearby Sherry Caverns. Are you sure she's down here, Hazen? I told you I saw her. The Nautolan smuggler. I chased her in here from the battlefield. I'm betting the last Sith base you're looking for is here, too. You did good, Hazen. Thanks. You'd better let me take point. Hazen, wait. I think I saw her. Wait here. Dasa, they're in position. Dasa. Dasa? Wait. I'm not out of the way yet. I'm not... No! Later, elsewhere in the caverns. No! The turncoat wakes, I gather. Is he in pain? More pain? No, Doc. He just saw his reflection is all. What did you do? What did you do to me? The Sith medics pulled you out of the rubble, love, and fixed you up nice. Nice? These aren't even human prosthetics. I'm hideous. No one will want to be near me. These aren't just spare parts, dear. They're a compensation for a job well done. I thought I'd dealt in nasty gadgets, but the Sith have stuff like Doss has never seen. And some of it's part of you. Take this thing. What do you call it? The yoke of seeming. We don't know what it was once a part of, but we know what it will do. The living force now flows past you like a stream around a rock. It will not affect Jedi forecasts of the future, but their perceptions of you and your intentions will be clouded. You hear? You can walk among them, and no one will know how disgusting you are, unless you want them to. Courts will always know, won't we, sweets? There's more. Additional artifacts might unlock other hidden powers, if you can find them. Find them? How? Well, we'll help, but you've got to help us, sweets. You've got to be quits with the Jedi. Nobody else wants you. And if they knew the real you, nobody ever will. I'm not a Jedi, Dasa. And I'm not a Sith. I'm going to be something more. What? What are you? You promised me a life, and now I'm going to take it, and yours. The Dre Estate, Coruscant, much of a lifetime later. And your new class of Padawan Seers was right, Lady Krinda. The Library of Chandrila did uncover a Sith text, as they predicted. Our shadow agent on the scene disposed of the text. No one was harmed. Meanwhile, the economic circle was right. Vernjavalis does have a breakthrough naval system in the works. The design we obtain confirm it. Our trust will seek a controlling interest in order to further fund our activities. And your son has arrived on Terrace. The school should be an appropriate cover. And Lucian assures me his own student will leave his team plenty of time to search for the Mirror Talisman. He asked if you had a message for him. No. Hazen, I appreciate your service. I never would have organized the Covenant on my own. We've accomplished so much. Well, the Hazens have served the Drays for a long time. I appreciate you taking me in after the war, that I could continue. I know it couldn't have been easy having a reminder of your husband around. I think about the time more and more as the years go by, milady, before, at the Academy. Do you ever think about who we were then? You overstate yourself, Hazen. Who you were, what you did, what you wanted is irrelevant. That person is dead, if he ever lived, and I only ever think of the future. Yes, milady. I have only ever thought of the future, too. And now it has arrived.